going on? It's been a while. Um, let's go ahead and get straight into it. If you hear barking in the background, it's just my dog. Don't worry about him. So, I have some news. But first let's talk about it. It's been a while since I've stepped in front of a camera. It's been a while since I've been on majority of social media. And the reason for that is just because I have felt that, and not to sound cliche or corny or whatever, but I just felt like I was missing out on a lot of moments in life, and social media portrays that you should have this certain life. And I kind of wanted to escape that expectation. I just want to kind of to go out and enjoy life with my friends, my family, everybody that I love, and just live life. So that's why I kind of stepped away from social media for a bit. But I had to come back for this reason and just to talk. So in this last year of my life, I have accomplished a lot of things that I have wanted to do, and I've worked on some stuff in general. So I have, if you've looked at my Instagram, I've been honing my skills on the guitar, honing my skills on the piano, working on a lot of my own singing. Just, I want to become better with the guitar, with the piano, and with my voice as well. And I've made a lot of progress. Maybe one day I'll post something public about where I'm at in singing and who I've been working with. But today's not that day. We're here to talk about something else. I have done that, trying to get right mentally, physically, all of the above, and just enjoy time, just explore, go do things that I'm supposed to go do, that just fun to me. But one of the bigger things that I did in the last year was I wrote a book. If you know me, then you know this book right here has meant the world to me. This book is called When Heaven Fell Silent, and it's basically a book where I have 3 characters, and their life basically is turned upside down, and they go on an adventure due to unforeseen circumstances. If you haven't read it already, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I do think you should go pick up a copy. Not just because I'm biased, no. But I think it's also a really good book, and it's just a physical memento of what my childhood dreams were. As a child, I really wanted to write a book. I really wanted to just engage in that. Books have always been something very near and dear to my heart, just because when I was a child, I was reading Percy Jackson, I was reading Harry Potter, I was reading the Wright brothers, not the airplane Wright brothers, but like Orville and Oliver, the Wright brothers. They are the Wright brothers. I can't remember which ones it is, but just I was fascinated, and I always wanted to write a book of my own. So me being able to write this book has meant the world to me. My family, my friends, everybody has always supported me, and I'm so grateful for that. But one of the questions that I got quite frequently was, would I be writing another book? To be honest, I didn't know. This book caused me a lot of sleepless nights. It was very stressful, and that was just because of the pressure that I was putting on myself. While I was writing this book, I was in school, I was working, and I was spending nights studying and writing this book. And there's been multiple times where I've started writing the book, deleted everything, started over, wrote again, started over, took the whole script, threw it out the window, wrote everything all over again. And this book took a while, but it got done. So I didn't know if I wanted to go through that again, because I knew there is a certain place that I wanted to be at in life, and I didn't know if I could do that while writing a book. But with that being said, there is another book coming. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about that. And I do have a release date for you. But if you want to get When Heaven Fell Silent, you can get it on Barnes & Noble, you can get it on Amazon. If you haven't read that, I do really think you should read it because it's near and dear to my heart. I have a second book coming out called When Heaven Fell Silent, Book 2, The False Dawn. And this book is very momentous to me just because I put a lot more, I can't say I put a lot more effort into it, but I wanted to take all the skills that I previously learned and put that into this book, which I think I did very well. This new book is, at the top of my head, it is 424 pages, and it was a lot of more editing and writing and scrapping and just expanding the world that I already created. So I'm really excited for you guys to see that, and I really want you to see that. But first, I would like to go into some of the people that I really want to thank just for being so supportive in my life. And let's start off with my role model, my idol, the man who made me who I am today, my father. He was there for every step of the way, and he just made it so easy to believe in myself, and that means the world to me. The same man who raised me, the same man who taught me to become who I am, was looking on one of my projects, and that is all I could ask for in the world. As for my mom was the reason I kept believing in myself as well. She's also one of my biggest supporters. There were a lot of times I wanted to quit during this book and the last book, and she convinced me so many times just to keep going and not quit, and that means the world to me as well. As you guys know, this book has characters in it that are inspired by real life people. To both of my brothers, they've done amazing things. One of them is off to college. The other one is going into his junior year of high school. Yeah, they're getting old. But they have tremendous paths ahead of them, and just like the characters in my last book, they're gonna do great things, and I have no doubt in my mind that they're gonna be amazing at whatever career path they choose. Now, I told you guys I had help. This person, oh boy, where do I start? This person means the absolute world to me. I'm gonna put her right here. Now, I would like you to meet my girlfriend, Amaya. She has inspired me in ways that I didn't know were possible. First of all, when we first started dating, she got the book and flew through the book. I didn't have to ask her to get it. I didn't tell her about it. I think she saw it on my Instagram, and she was like, "You read a book? That's really cool. I want one." And there was one there. I don't know. Again, what's up with these people getting their copies of the book really fast? I don't get my copy. Neither here or there. Just the consistent support and love and affection from her has got me through every chapter of this book. I don't even know how I would say thank you, because not only does she constantly support me, a lot of this book would not exist without her. Because as you read, Oliver, as you read and as you go through as you read and as you go through writing a book, your eyes start to get tired and you just start reading and trying to get through it. There was a lot of times where I did that. She went ahead and she was reading the draft that I had of the book and said, this needs to be changed. Hey, you might want to do this instead. And just was overall looking my work and editing it for me and just being this constant amount of support, not just with this book, but just in life in general. And like, I can't say it enough, but I love that woman so much. And I will forever appreciate her more than anything, you know. So Amaya, if you are watching this video, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything you've done with this book. Thank you for everything you've done being in my life. I can't wait for you to read the final product and fall in love with these characters the way that I fell in love. And that's not just to her, that's to all of you as well. And to everyone out there who isn't sure if they should complete their dream, go for it. Man, go for it. Everything I've done in life I've never been sure of, but I know that if I put my head to something, I'm gonna soar. Do it. Just go. I've made a lot of decisions in these last couple months that I didn't know if they're gonna pan out. I'm living the best life possible right now. Except for the barking dog. But either way, coming soon. When Heaven Fell Silent Book 2, The False Dawn. It's going to be on Amazon. It's going to be on Barnes & Noble. And I put a lot more work into this than last time, which is crazy because I put a lot of work into the last book. But this new book, off the top of my head, I believe it's 424 pages. It's longer than the last one. It is longer than the last one, but it's also so much more detailed. It's so much more intricate. And you're going to fall in love with these characters in ways that you couldn't imagine. And I appreciate every single one of you who ends up getting the book. With that as well, it is available on Barnes & Noble. It is available on Amazon but there are some key differences. For majority, they are the same prices on both websites. Because it was a significant amount of more pages, I had to work a little harder just to get the details and everything just flattened out. But overall, I think it's going to be great. On Barnes & Noble, there is a paperback, a hardcover. There's 2 hardcovers. And then on Amazon, there's a hardcover, a paperback, and an ebook version. As well, there's the ebook version on BarnesandNoble.com. Now, the biggest difference is on Amazon, there's a standard hardcover book. It looks like this. It's kind of this hardcover book. Then there's a paperback, which is just a paperback. That's pretty much it. And then there's the ebook, which you can also look at as well. Now on Barnes & Noble, there is a hardcover version of this. There is a paperback. There is an ebook. But this time, I went ahead and I sat down for hours trying to figure this out. But when you open the book, there is a sleeve on the book. So it's not just engraved into the actual book. There's 2 hardcover versions. There's one like this, and there's one that has a sleeve on it. It's called a dust jacket. And in the dust jacket, there's also a graphic. And that is something that I've never done before. But I've worked so hard to make sure that was flattened out for you guys. And I think it's really cool and really amazing. And I hope you guys really appreciate it, because it was really hard, especially as someone who doesn't do graphic design. But I got it flattened out, I think. And I hope you guys really enjoy it. Thank you all for supporting me. My mom, my dad, Lauren, Aaron, Jeremiah, Amaya, Dakota, all of y'all. Thank y'all so much. Like, I could not be where I am without any single one of you. And I appreciate every single one of you more than I can say. All of the books are available for pre-order right now. So go ahead. The links will be here. Go ahead and check them all out. I hope you guys really enjoy. And the date of release is August 28th, 2026. That is the day that the book will be releasing. And I hope you all really enjoy it. Hold on, because I think Amaya just walked up here. I might just pull her. Okay, so now she's dancing. She's acting a fool. I like your hair. I like your hair.
Do you?
Yeah, I like the braids.
I played with it. I don't want to fall.
Ooh, boy. You little.
I'm not sure.
Okay. This is her. This is who I just talked about. This is my lovely girlfriend. Yeah, I did. This is my lovely girlfriend. And now that she's here, thank you so much for helping me with this book and the trials and tribulations that I've gone through to get everything ironed out. I was telling them about the dust jacket. I was telling them about the hardcover and the amount of stress that this book has caused me, and it being 400 something pages. But I couldn't have done it without you. So thank you so much. But yeah, the book comes out August 28th. It's up for pre-order right now on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So go ahead and check it out.
Go get it.
And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day.
I'm so proud of you.